3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Ross off the play fake. Cut near the goal line. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Here he is on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
Hardy on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. And Brock, we got a pretty good idea how a lot of the playoff picture is going to shake out, but still some time left for things to change near the end of the season. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Mitchell up the middle. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 2nd down.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. From the gun, Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now it's Lamar. Bateman hauls it in. And he's brought down for a loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Steelers and George Pickens set for this next possession. And as he accumulates catches this season, Brock, some have stuck out to us more than most. And we had one of them on that last drive as he's reached a significant milestone for himself this year. Flushed out of the pocket. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down, but where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Wilson now from the gun. He's on the move. He'll step up, and there he goes. And just how they teach you. He gets a chunk of yards and slides down at the end to protect himself. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To throw, here's Wilson. pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. 1st and 10 give to Harris. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Locates Jefferson along the sideline. Complete. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Here's Wilson to the air. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They give now to Najee. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Harris once more. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Here's Harris. He's within striking distance. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead to 7. Najee Harris, the touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers grow their lead to 8. Now Boswell on to send this away. Hardy on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a 2-point try. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6.
They'll try and take an option left side. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. 3rd down coming up. Man in motion out of the slot. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this second half. 1st down, here's Russ. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Here's what I know. I know this one, Kate, from personal experience. After this one's over, QB, Oh, he's going to spend some time in that cold tub because he's been in so much time on the ground, taking a beating today. This offensive line, this offense has got to find a way to protect the passer.
Broke through the tackle. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races! And he's all the way home, touchdown Pittsburgh! The Steelers have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers lead by 15 now. Now Boswell on to send this away. Hardy on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Motioning one of the tight ends. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 1st down.
So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Lamar now from the gun. Connects with Bateman. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 43. Cut out left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still 3rd down.
The penalty makes it 3rd and 8 here. Lamar off the play fake. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding, offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Desperation time here on 4th. He sends this one to the end zone. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens get it back to within 1 score. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone, it hasn't quite worked so well for this defense, at least not yet. He scored twice, really been the one his group can turn to for a spark or a big play when they've needed it. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. On play action now, Wilson. He throws a bullet deep to the right. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That's gonna be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. This finds Everett complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Minkah Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Steelers getting back on his 6th interception of the season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
The Steelers offense headed out. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Steelers